Welcome, Rob Daly. Today, we're going to take a walk around two different motorcycles here this one here I bought a couple years ago. This one's they're both 2021s. This one my brother bought, and I thought we'd just take a walk around them and do a little comparison because, ladies and gentlemen, I bought this one first. It's a 2021, but I bought it in 2022, brand new at something Power Sports in Houston, and it's Chinese. This one happens to be, it's called a Plan, Plan, and it looks to me like a knockoff of a Honda engine on a KTM plastics. Whenever I bought this one, my older brother bought this one here at the same spot, but they did not have this guy whenever I bought the white one. So I'll let you know what we kind of think about both of them. This one is a Tao Tao, and it actually turns out that it, in my opinion, is the better bike. And we've taken them to the beach, we've taken them through the sand, we've taken them off road, we've taken them like to the sand pit and hit them with some small jumps and stuff like that. They're very fun for on the beach. They both happen to be on-road and off-road enduros. They're both considered 250s. Oh, my bad. This one has the timing chain type engine, and the other one, it has a push rod type engine. So just depending on what, they're both actually, the engine on both of them seem to be super heavy duty dudes. The thing that about this one is that I really needed to travel on road for maybe 10 miles to get to the off road, and I wanted this bike to be able to do that. And this thing on road, the big fat knobby tires, maybe need to be switched out to something more like what this bike has, and it would be a lot better for as far as that goes. For me, because I'm 50 years old, the seat on this bike is a little uncomfortable for long rides. Taking it to the beach and ripping it around and stuff like that is pretty good. The seat on the Tao Tao, big fat comfortable seat with handrails for your passenger and things like this. So the only downfall I can see to this bike is that trying to jump it and stuff. The front forks aren't all that great. They're more of like a TTR 225 Yamaha or something like that. And the white bike it's got the inverted forks, but don't let them fool you. I wouldn't hit a double on it, and I don't know. I think they would probably explode if you tried to hit some of the things we tried to hit on our Honda XRs, honestly. Even the XR 100, it's tuned. You can hit little jumps and stuff. I think we'd probably break this one. And that's, again, the only reason that this bike has 500 miles on it, and that bike has probably 2,500 miles on it, is because I've really only rode this one seasonally and off-road mainly, because the knobbies tend to slide whenever you have to do any kind of a fast stop. So driving it in traffic's not an option for me. And the blue one seems to handle way better. The balance, as far as the way the bike's set up and where you sit and everything, seems to be a better balance. The ass end on this bike seems to be a little bit low, and I can adjust it, but I'm on the short side. So if somebody a little bit bigger really wanted to ride it every day, you could adjust that shock up. And again, that's why this one I'm putting up for sale, and I'm going to go grab the Honda XR 150L, XL 150R. Anyway, the new Honda 150 seems to be a heck of a deal because, again, this bike was $2,800 with tax. This bike was about $2,800 with tax. The Tao Tao has analog gauges, which I kind of like. And the plan has all digital, and you can see these bikes are only a couple of years old, and they seem to have weathered well, but we keep them either in the garage or underneath the carport. They both have classified as 250, 225cc engines. The wheelbase is just about the same on both of them. This one does not have adjustable rear suspension or air in the rear suspension, and this one does, which makes you think. Let's see if we can get it in there. Yeah, there's the adjustment on that. It makes you think that you could set this bike up a little bit better, but I've played with it, and I don't know. I think I'd just rather have a Honda. And that Honda came out a little while, like a year after we bought these. So, and then just if you see this other one, that's a Suzuki Boulevard C50. Man, I bought it. I drove it to the Galveston Bike Rally 2022, and then bought a Harley, which is undercover. We'll do a video on it someday. And my brother my other brother got out of jail, and I basically gave him this bike to just to ride, to have a way to get from A to B. And I ended up having to go get it from his house with the blown out fuel pump and some other stuff. So my brother redid it for my nephew, and he rode the crap out of it. And now he brought it back, and they just put it up for sale recently. But I can tell you, it's a 2005, one of the very first fuel-injected Suzuki 800 cc's, and it's been a banger of a bike. You keep up with the maintenance on it. But back to these two. Tell me, what do you think? This guy, if it just didn't have the balls for me. This one seems like it's a little bit more tunable, and none of the nuts or bolts or anything have vibrated out of it. On this one, because I did try to ride it on the street, you have to check every nut and bolt on it, like, constantly. So there you have it, 2021 Plan, 2021 Tao Tao. What do you guys think? We like both the bikes, but I'm going to sell this one and get the Honda this is kind of a knockoff of the Honda, it looks like. So all y'all have a badass evening and an even better tomorrow. Rob Daly. Peace.